Paula Pino from the Central Otago District Council here at Radio Central. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're the Community Development Manager with the Council, so I would imagine that's just a busy enough role, really.
It is busy, but it's really enjoyable because I get to meet with lots of interesting people who are doing amazing things as volunteers.
And Peter Kenyon is going to be a key part of that. Alexandra and Cromwell, the Central Otago District Council is bringing Peter to the district to talk to groups, open meetings, and you've got two of them coming up over the next wee while. Can you give us a little bit of background as to what they're about and what Peter's going to be speaking on?
We were very lucky actually to get hold of Peter. He's a very, very busy man. He travels really around the world, but he spends a lot of time in Australia and New Zealand working with communities and creating amazing projects. We've managed to squeeze into his New Zealand trip, and he's got 2 nights, as you said, in Central Otago. So Alexandra on Wednesday night and Cromwell on Thursday evening. For us in Central Otago to hear his stories, to see what he does, what he's created, what he's inspired in other communities, and how communities can, what the power of the community is, what they can do, what people as individuals can create just because they have an interest in something.
I know, and look, it's so easy for you get a bunch of people together and there's so many ideas and it can be a bit like herding cats. You know, I bet you've heard that expression before. But it sounds like Peter really cuts through this and can sort of galvanise and gel all the ideas into one and really get a bit of inspiration into these groups. You've been to one of his sessions, is that right?
Yes.
How did you find it? He's got a different approach by the looks of things.
Yeah, I have to say, it was a 6-hour session and I was just riveted. He's just got a really good way of telling his stories. It's all very doable. When Peter breaks it down into just small steps and small chunks, it all just seems quite achievable. And he has a really positive attitude. He always focuses on what people can do, not what they can't. And even sayings like the problem of the youth today, he just thinks that's a nonsense. It's opportunities and things like that. He just really great at finding those sort of strengths in communities.
Okay. He's worked with over 2,000 communities through Australasia, so, you don't get up to that number without being darn good. Cromwell, Alexandra, both a bit different. Huge influx of building and all this development in Cromwell. Alexandra's probably a little different, it's a little more settled. So he'll be taking a different tack at these 2 sessions, I guess.
Well, the Alexandra session, we are hoping to draw people from the Maniatoto, Teviot Valley, Manuhirikea, and through the whole gambit, because it's really a talk for all types of individuals and community groups. Just a real, I guess we wanted to give everyone a shot in the arm because when the people that I'm meeting with, they work so hard, and sometimes it's hard to recruit members onto your committees, or sometimes there's actually similar activities happening around the region, and it's just an opportunity for getting people in a room to share what they're doing, and sometimes you can find some synergies and some opportunities to do things together. Yeah,
well, it sounds like Peter's an expert at enabling people to be able to put up their hand without fear of embarrassment. That's, the fear of success.
Absolutely.
And listen, there's a lot of talk around the Teviot Valley at the moment of getting a concerted promotions group, so it'll be a great thing, and I hope you get some attendees from down there.
Yes. Absolutely. They're really going great guns down there.
Okay. All right, so the meetings, I imagine there's no charge for these. It'll be a case of just arrive along.
Absolutely, but it would be really good if people could let us know they're coming, so then we know how many sandwiches to whip up.
Sandwiches!
Yeah. So
great.
Do tell us, because then we can make sure we've got the right number of seats and the number of meals. But we would accept everybody, so it'll be lovely to see everyone there.
Sounds great. The 2 meetings are happening in Alexandra next Wednesday at the Cellar Door. That starts at 5 o'clock.
Straight after work. Don't have to go home. Just come straight around. We'll even give you a sandwich.
And Cromwell the following night, it's also starting at the same time.
That's right.
Rightio. Here's the important bit, folks. Paula's telephone number is 440-0648, or probably better is email community@codc.govt.nz. Lovely. I hope you get a great turnout and that there's no empty seats. Sounds like an excellent couple of meetings. And look, we'd love to get you back at some stage and see what the outcome is. What's the outcome that you're hoping for personally? Where do you hope to see it lead?
Certainly for the Alexandra meeting, for the people that are coming to there, I just want people to come away feeling, I guess, self-reliant and resilient, and have some ideas and have some opportunities to meet other people. So I guess networked up and inspired would be for the Alexandra one. And for the Cromwell one, again, I would love to know what people value about Cromwell and what they want to protect and retain and what they want to grow. So whatever happens in their development in Cromwell, that it's just their core values are protected.
Good stuff, and especially in that community that's growing so quickly.
Yes.
Paula, great to talk to you this morning. We'd like to get you back in after those actually and find out how it all went. Would that be okay?
Absolutely fine.
Good stuff. Thank Thank you. Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you.